Questions for UKIP tonight after comments posted by one of their newest recruits emerged showing he used racist and offensive language in an online video. The party's EU election candidate in the southwest, Carl Benjamin, made headlines recently when he told our political correspondent Kate McCann that he thought it was okay to joke about rape. Well, now in an exclusive interview, he sat down again with Kate, and her report, I should say, includes some offensive language.
The new face of UKIP. The party partly responsible for Brexit, now resorting to online extremists to get attention.
And I'm not going to be apologising for my crimes against political correctness. I hate political correctness.
In footage obtained by Sky News, Carl Benjamin, the party's candidate for the South West, provides his own commentary over an anti-discrimination video. In it, he calls a disabled person a retard and uses a number of racist slurs. He claims the remarks are jokes. But should freedom of speech excuse political candidates using language like this?
It is not acceptable to call me a retard.
You know what? Fair enough. You can't change that you're a retard, and it's not very nice for me to call you a retard. I won't do it.
Or call yourself or your friends retarded.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, retard?
Let's discuss some of those comments that you've made in the past, and
I'm not really interested in discussing any of these comments because, you see, I've had something like 400 million views on my YouTube channels in total. I've got a huge audience that if people want to go see them, they can go watch them on my channel and see the context of them for themselves.
In another section of the video, Mr. Benjamin uses racial slurs.
So, off chink, it's okay for me to call you this because racism is power plus prejudice.
There are other sections of this video which we can't show you because they are too offensive.
Personally, I find racist jokes funny.
This isn't the first time Mr. Benjamin has faced questions about his choice of words. I previously challenged him over comments he made about rape. There are people who are deeply offended by some of the things that you've said.
Well, I tell you what, they can go and have a cry, and when they've collected themselves and they're ready to talk like an adult about the issues and not bring up things that they think might be offensive and spread them around the country to people who might be offended by them, then we can have a sensible conversation about the issues.
You have a video where you call Chinese people chinks,
yes,
and by all accounts, that is racist.
Because words have meaning, and you don't know what the meaning of that word was. You don't know what the context was, what the narrative of it is. That's the point.
It's broadly accepted as a racist term.
Yeah, I know. That's why I used it.
After challenging Mr. Benjamin on his comments, I asked him about the substance of his campaign. Okay, so give me your top 5 policy offers. What's your top 5 on the doorstep?
Well, actual policies. I mean, what can an MEP even propose?
So why has UKIP, the party which won the Brexit referendum, turned to social media agitators like Mr. Benjamin who court the far right?
They don't care about being called far right. They don't care about engaging with far right activists and approaching and trying to get far right voters. Any normal party that was mainstream and acceptable would have got rid of Carl Benjamin already and would after this. But this UKIP will not.
So what does the party's choice of candidate mean for Brexit, UKIP's main cause and the pledge it's been making to voters on the doorstep?
The rhetoric that they've used and the characters that they employ to send that message are actually themselves undermining the Brexit, the Leave cause, because they are giving the Remain side, if you like, all the ammunition they need to say, well, hang on, all the Leave camp are hardline right-wingers, bigots, who aren't prepared to engage in proper political debate.
Politics in Britain is splintering. New parties have formed along new fault lines, but old tactics have returned too. Will the decision to embrace them make or break the new UKIP? Kate McCann.